Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 18th, 19th, and 20th, so that is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, for the main readings, which this is the introduction. If you're new to my channel, this is the introduction. It will be tagged on all of the readings. If you want to go directly to the reading, then just go down there. I should have put the timestamp, and basically it'll say something like for Crosswatchers, jump to, and then the timestamp, and you can just bypass the introduction. Anyway, for the weekend, for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I will be using my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will also be using my Doreen and Grant Virtue Angels of Abundance. And I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for this reading, we do a universal, just what's going on in the world. I will be using my Waite Rider tarot cards and my my Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Source, Higher Power, Holy Spirit, and just ask whatever needs to be said to come through. Now, usually I talk a little bit about what's going on in the stars. The stars are actually on the quiet side. I did talk about, in the last one about the 15th, 16th, and 17th, and then we really don't have a lot of movement until the 21st, and then the 22nd when Sagittarius season begins, and then also the new moon on the 23rd, and then we have Jupiter going direct in Pisces on the 24th. So right now it is stationary. It is very much putting a spotlight on whatever's going on. Now, the other thing that I can say is I have been feeling, I said in the last one, there's a shift. I'm getting some shifting gears. I once drove stick, and I probably could if I had to drive stick again. And I'm just feeling like, we're shifting gears right now. We're changing things up. Now, is it good or bad? I can't really tell you what that's all about. But, things are changing again. We're shifting gears. We're shifting gears. That's really the message that I just kept getting. So let's make sure we got the clutch engaged and that we're ready for we're shifting. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Let's go ahead. Higher Power, what do you want to say to everybody that's out there? What's going on in the world? Especially for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? And again, shifting. Things aren't going to be stagnant. Things are moving again now. Are they going to be, like I said, shifting? Okay, let's go on. Let's see what we've got here with the Waite Rider, Rider Waite, Higher Power. What do we have? 1, 2, and 3. Remember that reverse cards have a little stronger energy. So let's see what we've got going. And court cards have dual energies. So first card is the Star. The Star. The Star is all about hope. The Star is about possibilities happening. The Star is coming out of the darker parts of the tarot cards. We've gotten through the Devil card, we've gotten through the Tower card, and now we come to the Star card. The Star, and numbers have meaning. Say we have a 17 energy here. We have a 1, 7. 1 is a new beginning. 10, transitional energy. 7 is a divine. It's a divine number. I liken it to a divine umbrella, something that covers us, and it protects us in many ways. Many times it protects us even from ourselves. So divine umbrella, divine interference, sometimes divine intervention. You can add the 1 and the 7 together. It becomes an 8. Unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. So something's changing here. Something's changing. There is, we have the Star. We can make wishes upon the Star. We have water being, in some cases it could be being poured into the ground or into the water. In some cases, people feel that it moves up into the pitchers. So it's supplying, it's filling, it's nurturing, it's doing what it needs to do. The star is all about making wishes. The star is about, again, hope. Hope. Hope springs eternal. How's that? Okay, let's see what we got. This is also a major arcana card. For next card is, we have that Six of Swords. Swords energy is our Aquarius, is our Gemini, is our Libra energy. It is about, it is air energy. It is about our thought processes, thinking things through, making plans, hearing news, okay? We have, basically we have Mars retro in Gemini, so that's some strong stuff. And of course, the good old Saturn in Aquarius energy. So there's a lot of very strong masculine energy in the air signs right now. This is moving on. This is leaving something behind. There is a transition ahead. Now, granted, too, here we have the couple. Here we have the what looks like a female, what looks like a child, and here is the male. And basically, pushing off, leaving. Again, this is about the darkness before the dawn, era. This is the sun will come out in the morning, type of energy. But this is leaving. This is leaving behind a situation that did not do us well, and hopefully moving into a better situation, especially since we have hope right there. Okay, next card is the sun. We have the sun. The sun is shining. So we have the 17, and now we have a 19. We're missing the moon energy there, so we're jumping right over to the sun. Very bright, this is what has to happen. This is a good job. This is a happy time. This is, this is moving on. And where do we move on? We move on, like I said, the dark before the dawn. We move into the dawn. We move into the sun. Okay, so we have the 19 energy, again, the 1 and the 10, what I said. 9 is let's wrap it up, let's get things done. And, you see this, just basically sunflowers. We see the innocence of a child. We see riding the horse or the mule or the donkey. Mule, that would have been, right? We see the innocence. We see the, again, there's positive energy all around us with whatever this is going on. The sun also has a lot to do with Leo energy. Leo also is a fire sign. That is also with our Aries and our Sagittarius. And like I said, we're about to move into Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. Passionate, burning, very, very determined energy. So something going on. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of moving on. And again, we have this wonderful sun energy. We have this wonderful possibilities. We have this wonderful, innocence of the child. And let's have things happen. So again, I like that energy. I like that energy quite a bit. Major arcana. So let's see what else we might have here. Let's see what else we might have. Higher power. What else can you say? What else is there to say? I mean, this is a lovely weekend energy. This is very lovely, especially, whatever the times that we're in. And remember this, no matter what's going on in the world, we still need to live our lives. We still need to keep our vibrations very high and very positive, okay? Not to say that we don't recognize what's going, but we just have to have hope. We just have to know that things will move on and that the sun will come out. So let's see what else we might have. Okay, we got a bunch of cards that have fallen. Oh my, we got a whole bunch. Okay, let's see. And when they fall, they want to come out and be seen. So let's see. We've got actually 5 cards. 5 cards. So let's go on and we will take one at a time. Okay, the 6 of water. The 3 of water. This is even better. The 3 of water. 3 is about celebration, creativity. It's also the power of 3. Water energy is our Cancer, our Pisces, and Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio still is a very strong energy right now. This is about celebration. This is reasons to celebrate. There are reasons to celebrate. Okay, I like that one. Our next card here. Okay, the 4 of earth. Earth energy, pentacle energy. Well, water energy is also cup energy. Earth energy is our pentacle energy. It is our money energy. It is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Capricorn and Taurus is very strong, has strong players right now. That Pluto that is in Capricorn, and the Uranus that is retrograde in Taurus. So there is a lot of things happening in that. The Four of Earth is about reciprocity. The Four of Earth reminds us to watch our money, but the Four of Earth also says that there is a possibility of better money coming. But again, it is watch our money, because the better money comes because, it's like because we're watching our money, okay? It's watching our money. Now, money energy could also be your personal energy, so you might want to watch your energy. But again, there's reciprocity, there's also something is happening, and it's not necessarily negative, but we do have to watch the money, okay? So let's see what we've got here. We have the Five of Earth. Again, so 5 has the changes, positive, negative energy here. We don't know. Is it going to be a positive change? Is it going to be a negative change? Is it going to affect us? Again, the Five of Earth has, again, it's not always a positive feel. There's a little bit of worry with the money. Like I said, watch the money. There's a little bit of worry with the money. Again, watch the money. Watch the money. Okay. And there is some worry with what's going to happen with the money. Here we go. Now we have the Eight of Earth. So we got a lot of this Earth energy here. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Well, whatever's going on here, there is something bigger coming. There is bigger coming with the money. There's bigger coming with how we have prepared, how we have done what we need to do. The Seven of Earth is always about preparation. You're ready. You've gotten everything going. The Eight of Earth is like that next step. Now get moving. Now do what you have to do. Now, you are more than ready, but you now have to take some action also. You now have to get out there, put out the resumes, put out the feelers. So there is some interesting stuff. Again, I'm really getting a lot of watch your money. There's some worry about the money, but the money actually, and again, money can be, work job energy too. But actually, whatever it is, there is a lot of, oh, excuse me. A lot of preparation, a lot of preparation has been done, and now it's time to, well, that was horrible. So now the 8, this is now, it's preparing. There's a there. Okay, going back. 7 is you're ready, just wait. Then that 8 of Earth is things now move with the money. And again, the money could be your energy. It could be any of those energies going on. But it's now there's movement, and it's a positive movement. And it's, there's major opportunities with whatever this is all about. Here we go. Your last card, the 6 of Water. So I kind of thought this was the 6 of Water, but it was the 3 of Water, all about celebration. Again, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 6 is the number of man. This is very, very reflective energy. This is looking back. This is nostalgic energy. This is like, how did I even get here? In some case, the nostalgic energy can be, where you look and say, yes, I'm okay with where I'm at. In some cases, it's, I would like to go back to where I'm at. The thing about the 6 of Water is you need to always remember that our memories of the past may not necessarily be as true as what we think of them. Okay, this is kind of rose-colored glasses. This is, just kind of like, oh, if only I can go back, if only I can go back. So something going on, not quite sure. A lot of money energy, and I keep saying money, and I know that this is Earth energy, and Earth can be your job, career. It can be something very, very tangible. But I do feel like this has a lot of money energy to it. Remember, we have celebration. There will be reasons to celebrate. From that 3 of Water, there's something going on with this money. This, that 8 is like it's ready, release, release, release. And then there's this, this thinking back, nostalgic energy. But then again, we've got these beautiful cards above us. We've got hope. We've got moving on, leaving a hard situation, moving on into possibly a mysterious one, but possibly a better situation. But we think it's going to be better because the sun is shining. So interesting stuff. You let me know what it means. Please take that moment, as always, to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. I really need you to do that. You keep me coming back, and I truly, truly mean that. But why don't we go ahead now, and like I said, I do feel that there's a shift. I am seeing the gear shift, the stick kind of, and engage the clutch. Let's get moving. Let's make some changes. Okay, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Libras, and how are you? I feel like this is one of those times that it's like a renewal time. It's like a time. It's a very fresh, it's a breath of fresh air time. Yes, I was getting a song from South Pacific. It's a old musical, and then they took the song and they turned it into a commercial, and it was where I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair, and then there was a new one, the commercial, which still isn't new, it's quite old. It was, I'm going to wash that gray right out of my hair. So it's kind of like, this is an energy where you're going to get rid of things that you may not necessarily find useful anymore. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I have the Sun card out because when I was putting away my cards from the introduction and I went to look on the floor to see, did I pick up all of the Colette Baron Reed cards, I found that there was one left on the floor, and this would have followed all of that earth energy, that money energy, and it is the Sun. Now, two things. One is the Sun. The Sun comes out, so this is a very good energy, and this is also something that helps to validate in the Weight Rider deck, the Sun deck. There was a Sun card that came out in that too. So this has validation for that. Okay? So let's see what is this? What is this that you're washing out? What is this you're washing out of your hair? What is this that you're making some changes with, my Libras? Let's see. But it was, and the song in itself was very perky. It was very happy, and and it was a very funny song too. So it just had a lot of high energy, and I feel like that's for you, my Libras. You need to pull that energy up. Pull that energy up, okay? So let's see what we have here. Let's see, higher power. What do you have? What would you like to say to our Libras? What would you like to say for our Libras, or to our Libras? Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. This is reversed. Let's see what we've got here for our Libras for this weekend. First card is the Seven of Water. Seven of Water has choices, has a complex choice. The Seven of Water, there's a lot of opportunities and options around you. Now, 7 is a divine number, so this is divinely operating here. Okay, a lot of times I call that the divine umbrella, divine interference, sometimes the divine intervention also. But there is something here that is opening up for you. There is some choices for you to have, or for you to make. The fact that this has a 7, I do say you might want to pray on it or connect with whoever your higher power is so that you can be guided and you can use your intuition to make the right choice. Now, water is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, very, very spiritual energy here. So again, there is something that's saying, if you've got some choices coming this weekend, really meditate, connect, however it is, where you can listen to that third eye, where you can listen to your intuition, okay? This is a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So there is a decision to be made. It is an emotional decision, but there are many choices, okay? So there could be many answers to one decision, or there's many decisions, many choices for you too. Okay, we'll see. Next card, the King of Fire. So the King of Fire is very gregarious. The King of Fire is bigger than life. Now, the King's underlying energy is yours, air energy. It's also Gemini, and it's also Aquarius. It is, very thoughtful, very, what are we going to do? What, step. Thinking things through. It's also about hearing news. That's what the air energy is all about. Fire energy is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So we've got Sagittarius coming right around the corner. And we also have that Sagittarius new moon where there can be a new start, a new beginning, okay? New season. Fire energy is very passionate, burning, very determined. Now, the King of Fire wants you to really think things through, though. I know he's gregarious. I know he's a little bigger than life, but he really wants you to make the right decision. He really wants you to look at your options. So whatever's going on with your decisions, the King of of Fire is like, okay, couple of things we got to do here. One is we want to look at that bigger picture. We don't want to look at the minutia. And the other is we still want to figure out how we're going to get to that bigger picture without getting weighed down by the small details. Okay? So the King of Fire, like I said, there's a lot of choices here. There's some decisions and choices here. King of Fire is saying, now look at the big picture. Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be in a week or in 2 weeks or 5 years or what, where do you want to be? And the King of Fire is like, project that, put that out there, work towards that, plan for that, speak towards that. Okay? So the King of Fire is motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So there may be someone that actually wants to, maybe if you're looking for a job or if you're looking for some life plans, there may be somebody that can help you with this, almost a life coach. Okay? Your next card here, reversed, the Two of Fire. Well, this is lovely. So there's all these choices. There's all this, look at the big picture. There's, you think about what you want. The King of Fire does have that air energy still in it. So there is this, focus on this too. But the King of Fire is like, really, look beyond where you're going and just kind of foresee it, kind of put it out there. And then we get that Two of Fire. Two of Fire is some choices, crossroads. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Once I go this way, that's no longer an option. But this is also really stepping up. This is really being who you're meant to be. This is really, you bringing in your A game to the whatever it is, whatever game this is to be brought to. Okay, so this is really like that part of you has been waiting, where we all have this feeling of, we're meant for something, and this is where you find out a little bit more what you're meant to be doing. Okay, meant to be doing maybe in this lifetime, or a little bit more. We don't get the whole answer, even though we look beyond. We don't get the whole answer, because if we did, we might as well just call it a day. But we get a little bit more of the answer. Okay, so you've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. So this is very intense energy for you, my Libras. It is. You have a little bit more guidance. You have a little bit more foresight. But there is a lot of options. Now this can be a little bit on the confusing part, because this is where, my Libras, you tend to, well, that one, no, that really makes a lot of sense, but what about this one? But that one I don't know about. So this one is the one that might weigh you down a little bit, but the King of Fire and the Two of Fire will push you forward. Okay, let's see. What else? John Holland. Okay, higher power. What else for my sweet, sweet Libras? What else for my sweet Libras? What do we have for my sweet Libras? Here we go. Yeah, this is you're stepping your game up. This a little bit, maybe too many choices. Okay, if it's too many choices, narrow it down. Here we go. Okay, reversed. So here we have a 7, same one. This is the 7 of water. This is the 7 of water. This is validation. This has choose wisely. Which way are you going? Where are you going to? So there is, now he is meditating on the pier. He is, really figuring this out by, like I said, connecting with higher power. This is validation to this card. Again, the choices may feel a little bit overwhelming, but you've got this lovely, well, the king has your energy, but plus the fire energy. And this too has this also, this really positive pushing you forward. Now you might have somebody that's helping you with that because it is new partnerships or contracts. So it's moving you forward. This is the only worry I might have a little bit for my Libras, is you might get a little stuck in this place. But you know what? If you do, it's okay, because by the end of the weekend, by the end of the week, you'll have more. You'll have more clarity. Okay. Okay. So let's see what we have here. And this doesn't allow you really to get stuck. It really doesn't. Okay, so choose wisely. Choose wisely, my Libras. Okay, let's see. Angels of Abundance. What do you want to say to my Libras? What can you tell our Libras? What can you tell our Libras? Angels of Abundance. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Declutter. That could be. You will feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Yeah, this feels a little bit of that cluttered energy. This feels just a little bit of it. This can be a little overwhelming. So it's a good time. It's a good weekend to declutter. Kind of bring down your choices. Get rid of the choices that just make no sense, and just bring them down. Write them down if that's what you need. But this King of Fire and this Two of Fire, there is doors opening with this energy. Okay, what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Libras here? What do we have here? What do we have? So it's a weekend of choices, a weekend of decisions. I don't even like to go to a restaurant that has a lot of choices on the menu. I think, okay, I want to have, I want a sandwich, or I want an entree, and then it's like, ooh, but that looks good, and that looks good. So, yeah, I understand my Libras. I do understand. Here we go. What crystal or energy do we have? Reversed. A lapis lazuli. I like that one. Prophetic dreams, releasing anger, serenity. That's really good. Serenity and grace. Grace is being given something that you don't really deserve. So I like that too. Anyway, my Libras, let me know what this all meant. Okay, I'd really appreciate it. It's always interesting how people interpret the readings. So, okay, so take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Shout out to Amy once again. And as always, my Libras, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.